Times the community doesn't support itself. But many years ago, not many years ago, but it was a point in time when this young man right here did it with no help. He did it because the streets embraced the record that was so dope and so tremendous that it was viral before viral was even thought of.
And can rap without cussing.
Oh yeah.
And made the news for it. I seen it.
The whole shit. BET
Channel 2.
106 in Park.
Yo.
Put your hands together for young Bari. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna be quick, but it's important. One of the reasons that I had you come out of here because you've had longevity in your career.
Love you, man.
What keeps your game updated? How do you stay so relevant throughout the years?
So I would say when I started, I had the typical hood dream. Rapping wasn't my first career. It wasn't what I wanted to do. I used to play sports. I used to hoop and stuff like that. But when that didn't work out, I just went to plan B. And music, I was always passionate about it. Growing up in the 90s, I was born 1990. I feel like that's some of the best times in music, 1990, early 2000s.
Yeah. Right.
So growing up seeing like the Bad Boy era, the No Limit era, the Cash Money era, it was just too much fire stuff coming out at that time, visually and musically. So it's like, how can you not be inspired growing up looking at that? You feel me? So, and I always had an old soul, always been ahead of my time. I don't got a lot of young people in my family like that, so I grew up going to my dad was a big James Brown fan, so he used to take me to go see James Brown. He used to take me to go see Tina Turner. He used to take me to go see all type of artists, and growing up, my granny helping raise me, listen to her side of music growing up on them Sundays, making fire breakfast in the morning, listening to gospel music. And then my mom used to listen to like Anita Baker and just everything, you know what I'm saying? So from R&B to rap, all that inspired me as an artist. And I always grew up being multi-talented too. I thank God for my parents for always getting me into different things instead of just music. So I would just say, I just ended up getting into it because I was just always like an entertainer. I used to be in talent shows when I was younger and did all that. So it just got to the point where my peers and everybody around me was basically telling me like, man, you actually dope. Like you can really do this. You know what I'm saying? So
right. I think for me, one of the things that immediately sets you apart is your voice. Like your voice is undeniable. As soon as it come on the record, you know that's Bari. And so that's like a cheat code. Right. What advice would you give some of these artists? I think it's 10, 11 artists, many dope artists. What advice would you give them about their journey going forward? What would you tell them?
I would just say be original, be unique. You know what I'm saying? When people go right, go left. Don't be a follower, be a leader. You know what I'm saying? Because everything that's like viral right now, that people doing right now, I was doing it 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, just be ahead of your time, be your own person. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, real recognize real. People gonna accept you for being you.
All right. Well, I think there's no other way than to give the people example of what has given you the longevity that you have in your career. Ladies and gentlemen, thugettes, kings and queens, welcome to the stage, young Bari.
All right, so I'm gonna do a couple classics for y'all. Hold on real quick, hold on.
I was saying get it still real quick.
So, I came out with my first project when I was 14. It's called Here I Come. It's still on the internet. I got a Warriors jersey on. You can just Google it. But I came out with this project, this street album with my cousin Philmo Rocky, aka J Rock.
Shout out Philmo Rocky.
We originally from the city too, so shout out to anybody in here from Frisco. I know we got a lot of people out here from different places in the Bay Area, but I'm born and raised in San Francisco, California. Philmo